where it won't actually still cross over.
Yeah, I really like that. It's a good idea. It gives you really good boost control when you've got the wastegate right under the exhaust housing like that.
And it's a pretty compact package. I mean, below the turbo there's zero real estate to put a gate, so it was that was where it was going to have to go anyway.
When you talk about no space or no real estate under there, I get the idea because I can see the dump pipe which actually goes up rather than down.
Yeah, this is sort of a design that I'd seen on some Turbo LS setups in the States. Same thing, they had no room to run it anywhere else. A few people sort of freaked out about heat control and things like that, but as a test I actually cable tied a heat shield in just with plastic cable ties, and even the cable ties haven't melted. So that, I think, is a good enough test that even under racing conditions nothing's getting critically hot. So
in the back of it I can see the wideband O2 sensor sitting there.
Yeah, we are running a wideband O2 sensor for O2 control, and it also does come on the Haltech cluster as well. So I've got constant wideband monitoring on the cluster.
Perfect. On a setup like that's a good thing to have as well. Do you use any engine protection stuff on the O2 sensors?
Yeah, so when we set up the O2, we did use that as a protection input, as well as oil pressure, coolant temp, air temp, and flex input. I believe there was one other input as well.
Perfect. So look, it seems like it's like a nice solid setup, and it has been pretty reliable. It makes, how much power does it make?
Made a best of 481 horsepower on 14 pounds.
Perfect. And you've been racing it like that as well?
Yeah, we have run it down Eastern Creek a couple of times. It's done a best of 12.1, but a race weight's a little over 1,900 kilos, so
1,900
pretty heavy
kilograms.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could close enough to 2 tons.
Basically, yeah. So 2 tons is sort of when it gets pretty serious when you're trying to push it down a dragway.
Takes a lot of power to